Hello folks, we are at the ancient realm of Belleville. That's the sugar behind me. I might go fish in the lake later, but we're here to have some good early spring fishing, to get some fishing action. Maybe not glorious fish, but hey, if you want to catch something, this is what it's all about. Let's get fishing. We only got sweet corn today because I tried buying worms at all the local gas stations and they're all out. Belleville needs an actual bait shop. And I think they could actually get some tourism here if they actually just like stocked a couple more bass or above the dam and just like, you know, create this like really nice fishing environment. Not just the pond, but the river as well. But they haven't. I'm not in charge of the town. I can't do that. But yeah, we got some corn, so let's get some fish. All right, we got some corn on the line here. And we're just gonna toss way out. I see some fish jumping there, and I think this is gonna be good. I am not using a leader on this because early spring, fish don't like leaders. I want to use a worm because they work better here, but I couldn't find any around, so we'll go with a corn. I'm just afraid some of those jumps out there that I see are not carp, but like river shiners. And like I said, worms work a lot better here than corn, but I don't have any worms because none of the gas stations had any left. So we're just gonna have to dump this one way out there, and hopefully that gets us some fish. All right, folks, I've got two baits out for the carp, corn baits. Got a little blade bait here. Never caught any bass above the dam, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. Maybe I just haven't fished it enough. Oh, there's another jump. Hopefully the fish get hungry soon and I can actually get something with this blade bait. Maybe there is a big bass here, I just haven't found it. I mean, there should be bass here. I just don't really know why there isn't. All right, I think I got one here. That one's on. I hope this hook can hold. These aren't very strong hooks. Not very strong hooks at all. Man, there's a lot of false calls here. Finally got one. That one just crossed my line over there. The other line. Can I get under it? Let's head on over here. These aren't that big. Otherwise, I'd have to use other string. I need to get under this. Even small carp are pretty tough to fish for. There we go. They're energetic. Water's not super cold right now. All right, another carpio. That carp. These 1 or 2 pounders are very prolific here in Belleville. There we go, common carp. Now I need to bring it over and then get the net. It's unfortunate there's not like 20 pounders in this river. Not here at least. It's only small carp here, not like the Wisconsin River. All right, let's just go over here and grab this. Once it's hooked in, it's in. It's not going anywhere. They don't go quite berserk yet like they do in the summer once they hit. Kind of subtle, honestly. I gotta play with it a little bit because, like I said, the hook is not very strong here. Nice. Alrighty, come on. Oh, oh. All right, bring them up. About a 1-2 pound little carp. There we go. Nice little carp capture. 1 or 2 pound carp. Pretty common for Belleville. All right, let's let this guy go. The ones actually downstream of the dam are much bigger, but they're also rare. And plus, like, I can't fish for pike over there yet, so I'm fishing on top of the dam. The dam is kind of a controversy for fishing because the fishing was honestly way better before they fixed the dam, but you know, they got to fix the dam, so we'll let this guy go. See ya. All right, tons of these in here. The other thing I have to say is the Lindy rig I've got here doesn't seem to hook up with carp very well. Seems like just the bottom rig is by far the best for the carp. The bottom rig with essentially just weight and sinker and a little bit of a hook, like a foot underneath, is probably the best. The Lindy rig does not seem to be working so well. Just don't want to untie the Lindy rig because I want to use it for walleye tomorrow, but we'll see. Quite a few bites on the corn, but not a lot of sticks, which is unusual for the circle hooks I'm using on the carp. So I'm just gonna fling this little thing, see if I can get some bass here. I mean, there's got to be some bass up here, and hopefully something bites this blade bait. All right, I'm staying behind at night. They still bite at night, I'm sure, because I keep on hearing rings, but these carp are so fidgety early in the year. They're just not biting hard. They're like biting and then letting go almost immediately. All right, it's after dark. There's been like 20 fish that's gotten away. I don't know how they all fall off, but this one is on a smaller hook and it's a very light string, so it's going to be quite a fight if it manages to stay on. Every single one of them has gotten off the hook somehow, which is very unusual for carp. I've never really had so much trouble keeping carp on the line. But this is like a 6-pound test, so I do have to be careful with this. Not my other 50-pound test lines. But yeah, they're definitely biting. They're just not biting furiously. They're kind of like biting crappily and then just coming off pretty much right away. See what I can get here. It's not been the most successful Belleville fishing trip. Oh, there it is. Is that a carp? That has to be a carp, right? Yeah, it's a carp. It's a little bigger than the other one. It's going to take a while for me to get it in because of the lighter string. So you have to gotta let it fight for a while. Oh, that's actually quite a bigger one. It's like probably 3-4, about 3 pounds maybe. It's like twice the size of the other one, maybe 3 times. But it's still not a big one. They are biting. Oh yeah, that's like a 3-4 pounder for sure. It's a nice one for this part of the river anyways. The bigger ones are all downstream, but there's a lot of suckers down there. I don't want to really catch suckers, plus I don't have any worms. If I had worms, I would probably be doing a lot better. But corn just doesn't cut it in the spring, I guess. Oh, no, someone might have bitten there, but it's the only one that stayed on. It's not a mirror, but it is a decent sized one, probably like 3-4 pounds. I'll take it. Of course, after all those other fish getting away, I'll take anything at this point. So there we go. Very, very nice carp. All right, we got one. And that one might have one too. All right, carpio, common carpio. Probably, 4, maybe even 5. Pretty good one for here. Maybe smaller hooks are it. No, this one's probably like only 3 or so. But yeah, it's not bad. Not bad, good carp for this part of the river. A lot of them around here. See if we can catch a couple more before we leave. See ya, carp. Boom, and it goes off. Usually the 4 circles are great for catching carp, but this one's probably like a 7 J hook. And yeah, although like this one hasn't had too many bites, the one that did bite did actually hook up, so maybe it is the smaller hook. I do, however, think I did just get another bite, so let's just put this out here and hopefully we get a good fish here. It looks like that fish is getting pretty feisty. All right, it's like they might bite a little bit harder after dark. That's definitely on. Hopefully it doesn't get off. That's so many get off today. I think this one's on pretty good. So I just need a couple more of these fish and be a pretty good day. I mean, I expected to get done sooner, but these fish are kind of tricky. This one's not as hard to get as the other one because this string's a lot stronger. I don't need to worry about like the string snapping because these fish aren't gonna. These fish really aren't gonna break 50-pound braid. Not these anyways. The bigger carp might, but these carp, nah. 3-pound carp ain't that strong, bruh. Or 2-pound carp, or however big this one is. You can see it right there in the water, silhouetting. One day I want to catch like a 10-pounder here. I have caught a 10-pounder in Belleville. It's not here though. All right, there we go. All right, catching a couple on the Lindy rig. It's good. It's doing something at least. Let me go back and get the net of doom and get this guy in. Too bad there's nothing else in this pond, in this section of the river, basically. Carps and suckers, essentially. Maybe a couple of bullheads, but I haven't caught a bullhead in this section of the river either. I've seen a couple of bluegills here and there too, but generally just carps. But you know what? It's fun spring fishing. It's fun spring fishing. Can't really be too picky this time of the year. I'll probably go to the dam in Jefferson tomorrow, but there we go. Nice little carp there. Nice carp. All right, nice 2-pounder or so. A little bit smaller than the other one, but not too bad. Not too bad. I'm just gonna slide it here and let it go, and it'll probably propel itself. There you go. Nice little carp. All right, I had to pull my smaller rig up too just to check on the bait. I'm gonna toss it back out now. Seems like fish are biting pretty good still at night, and it's still like 60 degrees or so, so I'm gonna stay out here a little longer. Nice night. Get some good fresh air and not go back and do the other stuff until later, but there we go. Nice out, and hopefully we'll get a good fish. Okay, this one's gone slack, which means usually it has a fish. Does it have a fish? Yep, yes it does. All right, get some fish here. It's not bad. Let's tighten it a little bit. Hopefully it stays on. I've had so many fish come off the hook. I think like for every fish I have that stays on the hook, there's like probably 5 or 6 that get off the hook. That's just how frustrating today's been. Never had, I think it's because of the corn. Like with the worm, they stay on the hook a lot more here. I rarely fish with corn here anymore, but I only did that today because I didn't have a choice, because I couldn't get corn. I couldn't get worms from the stores here. They were all out. Tried a Quick Trip and another gas station. Like I said, Belleville does need like an actual bait shop, but it does not have one, unfortunately. I think we are just going to walk on over a little bit, and then grab my net here, get this close to shore, grab the net, and then hopefully just get it in. 4th fish of the day, not too bad. Not too bad. The ancient lands of Belleville. And this is the community park that we're fishing at on the river, not in the actual, pond, because there's actually not much in the pond. I will probably, there's some bass and crappie in there, but they're kind of hard to catch. There's not too many of them in there. All right, come on, fish. These fish, the carp don't give up very easily. Just gotta really reel them in. Even if they're a small carp, they do not give up easily. I'm wondering if I'm just like the bottom rigs are just kind of snagging carp. That could also be a thing, But these are full of energy, meaning the water's not like super cold. But it was like 60 something degrees today, so it's not super surprising, I guess. All right. I think the other one's got a carp too, but I'm gonna get this one in first, because one at a time. Yeah, that's definitely got a fish. One at a time. That might be, that other one, if I get it, might be the last fish of the night. It's like almost 9 o'clock. Gotta get in sometime, right? All right, come on, fish. Come on. Come in. Jeez. It's a little tough. All right. Oh, that's the biggest one of the day. It's not bad. It's like a 4-pounder. Still waiting for a 10-pounder here, but that's like a 4. Not bad at all. All right, common carp. For this part of the river, that's a tank. It's like 5 pounds. Not gonna weigh it, but it's about what it is. All right, let's put this guy back and hopefully get another one. This is nice. It's like twice as big as the last biggest one. Heavier guy too. But these aren't super fat. They're like long and streamlined. So see a fish. There it goes. All right, seems the one on the smaller corn got off. So I'm loading up with more corn, casting out. There, one more fish before I leave. One more fish would be really nice. There we go. Plenty of them out there. Just got a hook. All right, we got another one that's stuck. I think it's stuck on, I don't know. It's fighting. This might be the last one of the night. 5th fish of the day. It's getting close to 9. and I need to go home soon, so I'm also hungry. Yeah, I'm not being sponsored by Quick Trip or, you know, any of the burger joints around here, so gotta get some food. I have some rice stuff at home. But oh well, there's another one. Common carpio. Not bad. These are funner to pull in suckers. These are like at night. The ones at night are significantly bigger than the ones during the day. I do have to say that. So give better fights. This one's probably like a 4-pounder. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I don't think there are any 10-pounders in this section of the river. Maybe one day it'll prove me wrong, but the ones here just aren't that big. Oh, that one I think got on too, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, like stuff here keeps on. The fish here keep on essentially tapping and then like just not hitting. But we'll see. So there we go. That's a nice fish. All right, come on, carp, come back in, and hopefully we'll be able to get one. There you go, 5th fish of the day. Come back in. Oh, geez, these carp, hard to deal with. There we go. Nice fish. A little bit smaller than the other one, but still a good 4 or 5 pound fish. All right, there we go. Fishy. All right. There you go. Fish. This one was pretty wily. Got off the hook itself. Gonna go over here to the fish ramp and let it go. 4 or 5 pound fish. Very, very nice. 4 or 5 pound fish. Slide it like right there. Oh, it splashed me. All right, there we go. All right, that about does it for today. We got 5 fish. Took a lot longer than I thought, but you know, it's a lot of fun. Having a hard time finding worms around here. That was kind of frustrating. And I'm pretty sure there were some like river shiners in there too, if I could have had some worms. But anyways, a couple of fish, had a lot of fun here. Good spring fishing action if you're looking for carp. And worms do work better, so get your worms before you come here. If you just want to have some fun, maybe not fish for fish to eat, but have some fun, this is the place, Belleville. All right, hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe. And thanks to Kurt for basically giving me a whole bunch of fishing gear. You'll see some of that in the next couple of videos. I will see you guys later.